In the last 2 weeks, here's what I've done to grow your sales. In the next 2 weeks, here are more ways I'm going to grow your sales. What Amazon challenge or agency problem can I help you with today?
So I think my questions will be like more basic.
What do you think our viewers want to see though? Like they want to see the basics.
How can I increase my sales? Obviously,
Every Amazon seller ever wants to know, how do I increase my sales? Tell me your top 3 favorite things that you do to grow sales on Amazon.
first of all, I love doing SEO, like for the main image and the listings. I think that's my specialty so far. And then I would say with advertising, be really cautious. And also, I like the pricing strategy about like increasing gradually. I think if you get more traffic from other channels, as like in social media, like TikTok or Instagram can be a good way to attract people to Amazon as well.
My favorite is the main image CTR hack. So being able to go in, make one change to the main image and just double the traffic. I'm just a huge fan of it. And it's because it is the fastest way to grow sales on Amazon. It's that main image CTR hack. All of the answers you gave were also great. Every time you go into a meeting with the brand, they always want to know, how do I grow my sales? So you, as a brand manager, need to come to every meeting with a new way on how to grow their sales. In the last 2 weeks, here's what I've done to grow your sales. In the next 2 weeks, here are more ways I'm going to grow your sales. You should be talking about that before they ask. What else do you think they're going to ask every single time?
Why is this listing suppressed, or why is this not up in Amazon?
So it's our job to prevent that. So you can set up helium 10 alerts to help you know when an image is suppressed or when a listing is changed. Every brand that you have, one of the things you need to check for is, do we have alerts set up? So there are shipping alerts, which will tell you when something is low on stock. You can do that directly in Seller Central. We have external alerts like Helium 10 to tell us when a listing issue happens. We also have health checks that you can do inside of Seller Central. Is there any stranded inventory? Is there a suppression? And some of those things will show up. There's also this nifty thing called a hidden suppression. And that is when Amazon doesn't know the listing suppressed, Helium 10 doesn't know the listing suppressed, but you can check this manually. And the way that you do that is by going onto Amazon.com and typing the ASIN in manually to see if it comes up. And that's called a hidden suppression. So I'm going to take one of my product ASINs. So I'm going to grab that ASIN right there from the URL. I'm going to go over to Amazon. I'm just going to simply type in the ASIN. If the product shows up organically, like it did right here on the left, we're good to go. There's no suppression. If the ad shows up, but the organic listing doesn't show up, you have a problem. And it means it's suppressed. Usually an image issue or the word like gift is showing up on the title or something like that. That's typically what we see when we have a challenge, but those are the common reasons a listing gets suppressed. Why can't I find my listing? You think that's going to be a common frequently asked question? And I agree, because sometimes a listing yank happens, sometimes a suppression happens, sometimes the SEO is so bad you can't find the product. What else is on the Amazon seller's mind all the time?
How can I get more traffic to my brand store, my brand in general?
So that's kind of a sub point question of, how do I grow my sales, right? How do I get more traffic? So all of the same answers you already gave will apply to that one. Anything else?
I have a client who doesn't like advertising. How can I grow sales without advertising at all?
That's not the real question. The real question is, how can I make more profit? Your SEO angle is the answer and solution to this. I actually just went to Google and typed in golden ratio of keywords, and my LinkedIn post had the number one SEO spot for this. You want to have one PPC keyword for every two SEO keywords. So if we look at Cerebro, this is my favorite tool to look at keywords with. Bar none, it's the best in the market. For those that are watching, we do have a 20% off code for Helium 10. Stephen Pope 6M20. For 6 months, you'll get 20% off. So check that out. And here is the keyword distribution. So this chart right here, super important. And you want to have one paid keyword to two organic. This is just outside the golden ratio. This is a little light on the PPC. That is just a testament of how good my SEO is, though. If you have a listing with 4,000 organic keywords indexed, that is fantastic. Really, really strong. The other thing too is, if you're out of whack on the golden ratio, it's very quick to know what you need to focus on. If it's 1 to 1, you know you have an SEO problem. because you don't have enough keywords indexed. If it's 1 to 2, you're right on target. 1 paid to 2 organic, right on target. If it's 1 to 3, that means you're not spending enough on ads, and I guarantee it. So sometimes when you look at a listing, you'll see like 0 paid and 700 organic index. They haven't even started advertising. And you know that's exactly where you need to start. You told me 3 questions you think every brand, every Amazon seller is always going to ask. How do I grow my sales? How do I make more money? Why does my listing look funny, or why can't I find it? I think those are the 3 questions every Amazon seller is constantly thinking about. Every day, I post a new video talking about how to grow sales on Amazon. You're not going to want to miss it. Hit that bell button and subscribe so you can watch every single video and up your game today.